folks, how you doing? We are here with Michelle Bandor from Omaha, Nebraska, the originator of the Ironhawk Junior whole program idea concept. Michelle, thanks so much for joining us for this Q&A today.
You bet. I'm one of many originators. There are a few co-founders of our program,
Yes,
but thank you for having us.
Many co-founders, and we'll be talking to another one in a few minutes. Brad, we'll be talking to him as well. But Michelle, I wanted to chat with you first because we've been talking about in Chilton Running Club the story of how this whole thing got started. And it started with an act of cruelty, an act of bullying, and your reaction to that. And so give us a little bit more about that story.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for having us and for believing in Ironhawk Juniors and wanting to make us part of your program. So I really appreciate that, Brian. Have to get that out of the way. And, you know, it was really interesting how this thing all came together because there were a few of us that had our own ideas about a triathlon club because of our passion with triathlon. But for me personally, what happened was, so I'm a television reporter and we get all kinds of criticism, right? Especially fake news these days and just everything, you know, I mean, people like to tell us how to do our hair. Oh, that dress is too short. That you should cover your arms, you know, stuff like that. But the men never hear it. The men never hear it. So someone decided to send me a note and they sent me a letter, a card, and they put a dollar bill inside. And they told me to accept this gift and use it wisely. 50 cents for the bags under your eyes and 50 cents for your big fat nose. Yep. That's what they sent me. That's what they decided to send me. And I have to tell you, I mean, it was like, oh, cool, I got $1. And then it was like, wah, wah, wah.
When you read the rest of it, someone sent me it's like you're 6 years old and you just got, you know, a birthday present, $1, yay! Oh, but it's with meanness.
Yeah, and so honestly, I have to tell you, like I cried. I mean, I'm an adult woman, but it literally took me back to the time, like to the age of our juniors, ages 8 to 14. It took me back to that time in 6th grade, and I was so mad at myself for getting upset about it. I was so mad that somebody, first of all, sent this, but not only that, but that I allowed them to make me cry and to make me feel upset and to take me back that time when I really hated my nose. I hated my nose. Kids made fun of me for my nose. I couldn't wait to grow up and get a job and get a nose job. I mean, that was the first thing my paycheck was going to, you know? And so it just took me back to that time. And I thought, you know what, I have an opportunity. Like this is an opportunity. And what do I love? I love triathlon. And at the time that I was around the juniors age, I actually had my first experience with it. I watched it. I saw the Kona Ironman World Championships on television, and I was just mesmerized. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that one day. Me and my big fat nose, we're gonna do that one day. You know, and so I wanted to do something with the dollar and to, you know, stand up to this person and let them know you're not going to get away with it. That I want to take this something so negative and turn it into something positive. And so I found a group called Fit Girl, and she, you know, found that girls in that age group, 80% of them, or a large percent of them, drop out of any physical fitness because they're not good enough for the school team or their parents can't afford all that elite sports. And so she offers all different kinds of programs. And then Brad is a triathlon coach who you'll talk to. And so he became part of Fit Girl. And both of us were going to start a tri club within Fit Girl. And we thought, you know what, this is so much bigger. I mean, Fit Girl's awesome. But we thought, let's do our own triathlon club on its own. And so that, you know, we can help these girls and empower these girls and teach them to take a negative, turn it into a positive, challenge themselves, and just empower them through the sport of triathlon. So that's my story. I mean, you'll hear the other stories of why people got involved, but my story is that I love triathlon and what it's done for my life and how it's helped me and build my confidence. And I want to pass that on. Like, you don't know it, but I'm recruiting you right now. By the end of this conversation, you're going to do a triathlon. You're going to sign up for a triathlon.
And she's, of course, talking to all of you people watching, not actually me.
Okay,
not
yes,
actually
all
me.
of you.
All of you,
And
not
Brian.
just me.
And Brian.
And, yeah. People have tried to get me to try. Now, I might do one of those super short indoor tries that involves a pool.
Perfect. That was my very first one, Brian. That's what was my very first one.
I swim like an untalented rock. And so while I wouldn't have to train for the cycling part or the running part because I would be drowned and dead in a lake or ocean before I got to the land. But I've honestly thought about doing one of those indoor tries where you do pool, the cycle, the stationary bike, and then track.
Perfect.
That one I could definitely do. I am noting, though it is reversed when we're in the selfie mode, that over your left shoulder there is a particularly very interesting medal that is an actual iron. That you've got an Ironman bib right there. You have completed Ironmans.
6
yourself. 6 of them.
Yes.
6 of them.
6 Ironmans. I have not been to Kona. That's my dream because that's the world champions. That's like the mother of all triathlons. But I've done 6. I'm trying.
So what does it take to get into Kona?
You have to do 12, so you could get into what they call a legacy program, or you have to qualify. So I'd have to go do an Ironman somewhere else and get first or second place in my age group. And that's really difficult because
that's really difficult until you're in your 80s.
Yeah, when there's not as many people competing against me. When there's only 2 of us in our age group.
Exactly. You just outlast.
That might happen. I'm halfway to the legacy.
And so, talking about the juniors, the girls, they're 8 to 14 years old.
Yes.
They come from all different socioeconomic backgrounds. Mm-hmm. They participate in this program for free.
Yes.
And it is a 12-week program.
Yeah, we did 12 weeks last year, our first year. We're moving it to 8 weeks this year to have them finish before school starts. So
that's a good call.
Yeah. We learned a lot the first year.
Yeah. It happens at the College of St. Mary in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes, who we adore. College of St. Mary.
And if for those who are not originally from Omaha, Nebraska, like this guy, you don't know, College of St. Mary is right in the heart of Omaha, and it is one of those significant community partners with everybody.
Yes.
You literally cannot live in Omaha for more than a year and not have some event at the College of St. Mary at some point.
And it's an all-women's school.
It's an all-women's school.
It's an all-women's school.
But they support the entire community of Omaha, Nebraska tremendously in many, many ways. So shout out to College of St. Mary.
Go Flames! Go Flames!
They're good. They're good peoples there. Yeah. Now, so the girls are in an 8-week program, and I'll get into some of the program details when I talk to Brad. But when they get to the end of it, they have completed their first triathlon.
Correct. That's what they're working up to, is to do their first triathlon. And for some, it's going to be their second, because we have a lot of girls who've already signed up who did it last year who are going to do it again this year and bring in some more people. Recruiting is very important. So what is the approximate cost per girl to participate in the event? I know it's kind of a fuzzy number because you're kind of lumping them all together. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good question. Maybe you should ask Brad that, because I don't know the cost of each girl. I mean, but we get, what I love about this program, well, there's so many different things, is that you were talking about the swimming. We give them free swimming lessons, and we're starting them before practice starts. So we're getting girls to sign up before practice starts. Like last year, we taught 32 girls how to swim. Nice. They did not know how to swim, right? So like for me, I was lucky because I don't remember learning how to swim. Like I think my mom just as a baby threw me in the pool. But so I grew up in the pool and around water, and I love swimming. But a lot of people are very fearful of it. And so, you know what is also awesome? These girls don't know how to swim, but now they do. They were afraid, and they faced those fears and conquered them and learned how to swim. And now they're swimming like champs.
That's awesome. Yeah. Now, I do question your mother's parenting methods.
I don't remember.
But my father did a similar thing, and it wasn't the swim back to shore that was the problem. It was getting out of the burlap bag. That was the hard part. We joke, we kid. But no, so this is an absolutely awesome program, and seeing these girls grow in confidence has got to be the most rewarding thing.
It is so rewarding. I mean, can I read you a message that a mom sent me?
Please.
Okay. So she talked about Leila has ADHD and dyslexia and has always struggled making friends. She can be loud, hyper aggressive without knowing, because she so desperately wants friends. She has struggled with sticking with a sport or activity her whole life until last summer. She found something she loved and had the support from other girls, now friends and adults. She joined a swim team. She joined a swim team this fall and has been consistently going. She loves running with her dad on the treadmill and can't wait to start biking again. She said, as a parent, I just want you to know I'm so grateful and can't thank you enough.
That's awesome.
Right?
That just, it makes it all worthwhile. It makes everything you do worth it.
It does. I mean, this is an amazing story. And we have 200 of those stories because, when we first started this, we're like, I don't know, maybe we'll get 30 or 40. We had more than 200 sign up.
That's awesome. And what are we looking for this year?
We're hoping to double that.
Hoping to double that to 400.
Yeah.
And they will be able to do that if you, all you people out there who are watching,
yes,
go sign up for the Bon Voyage 7K, get your shirt. It's an awesome, cool, geeky shirt. And sign up for the Bon Voyage so we can send the funds to help Ironhawk Junior double the number of young future champions. And they don't even need to be champions. Just getting out there and getting fit.
Yes.
Being triathletes is that's all we need. Just being confident, brilliant young women is all we're looking for.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's Michelle, thank you so much for coming on and joining us. It is an incredible program. It's an inspiring story, and we're absolutely thrilled to be part of it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I just appreciate the opportunity to talk about these girls because they're the ones making this happen. They trusted us, they're and their parents, to try something they've never done before, right? So they trusted us. So it's all about it's the girls, it's the juniors, are the ones who are so amazing. So I just thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate you guys.
So if someone who lives in the Omaha metro area and is watching this and they want their 8 to 14-year-old daughter, niece, cousin to participate, where would they go?
So we have a new website that will be launched here within the next couple of days, ironhawkjuniors.org. They can also I have a lot of people who message me at Michelle Bandur, KETV. We also have our own Facebook page, Ironhawk Juniors, on Facebook. So we get lots of messages there and lots of posts. So yeah, go and like it, like our page, send me a message. We'll get you signed up. Registration's open. Registration's open March 1st. And it closes at the end of May. So, and then we begin the first Thursday in June. I can't wait to see all the girls. So excited.
So guys, you got some time. So if you're in the Omaha, Council Bluffs area, Lincoln, that area, and you're willing to make the trip up for the training and whatnot, go sign your daughter up for Ironhawk Junior. All right. Yes. Michelle, thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Brian. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Brad, thanks so much for joining me on the Q&A. I appreciate you being here today.
I appreciate you having me.
So the actual program itself, last year, in the inaugural year for Ironhawk Juniors, you had 200 girls in the program from ages 8 to 14. Michelle said you guys were trying to double that number this year.
Yeah.
But talking about the actual program itself, 8 weeks. What does 8 weeks look like? How many times a day? How many times a week are the girls showing up? Are they training? What's kind of the program look like?
So every Thursday night we meet for about an hour and 45 minutes. The girls learn the different triathlon skills, learn about transition. We participate in running games, cycling games. Girls that don't know how to ride a bike, they are taught how to ride a bike. We have a swim program going on right now with one of our committee members, Carrie Hermes, who is doing individual swim lessons to prepare girls for the program so they can learn how to swim, so they can transition right into the swimming portions that we do on Thursday nights. So we go through those different exercises every Thursday night, preparing them for the actual triathlon on August 4th. And each girl will, recognize what they need to do to participate in a triathlon. And, we do a few life learning lessons along the way, and it's just a great experience for the girls.
Gotcha. So, obviously you've got lots of volunteers and lots of help, people offering their time and talents, but there's always some costs, actual real costs involved in putting any kind of event on like this. What a ballpark, what does it cost per girl for them to participate? Not for them, like I know that's free for the girls, but what does it cost for Ironhawk to put the program on a per girl basis?
Well, I mean, if you have a girl that is coming into the program, they don't have a bike, they don't have a swimsuit or goggles, or running shoes. I mean, that tab could, get up to $200, $300. We had a very generous donation that will allow us to, any girl that needs a bike, we'll be able to supply that bike from a newer bike. Each girl that comes into the program, if they need a helmet, we'll find them a helmet. We also had a great donation to help out with the helmet purchases. And then we've also had a running store come along and purchase new shoes or donate new shoes for girls so they don't have to purchase those. So, I mean, you're looking, and we get an annual membership for USA Triathlon for each girl, so it covers us for insurance for each girl. And so, yes, you're looking at about $300.
Gotcha. So, folks, with your help signing up for the Bon Voyage 7K, we can help dozens of girls participate in the event, get a bike, get a helmet, get their running shoes, and then participate in getting their swim lessons and their cycling lessons and their running lessons so they can complete their first triathlon. Or in some cases, because the girls are coming back for their second year, it'll be their second triathlon.
Yeah, I think about 50% of the girls that have signed up already, and I think we're closing in on 180 girls already, it's about 60% return.
That's awesome. Brad, this program is an absolutely amazing thing, and Chilton Running Club is thrilled to be supporting it, to help educate young girls, get them on triathlon, and inspire them to pursue a life of fitness, and to accomplish something challenging, to know that they can achieve great things if they put their hearts into it. So thank you for what you're doing for these young girls in Omaha and in the Omaha metro area. It's really amazing.
Well, we thank you very much for supporting us. It's a great partnership, and we really appreciate it.
All right. So, folks, go sign up for the Bon Voyage 7K. Get your shirt. Let's support Ironhawk Junior. Let's make this an awesome year for them. Let's help hundreds of girls be inspired and be motivated to get involved with triathlon and to challenge themselves to do great things. So, again, Brad, thanks so much. Thanks for joining us. Folks, go sign up. Do the thing.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Brad.
Bye-bye.